What's up, YouTube? Every time you see me, you know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. I'm here to talk about some real basketball that need to be in the game basketball, but it should be the real basketball, but it's the game basketball. But I don't understand what 2K is doing sometimes because they ain't got stuff that's in the real basketball and the game basketball. This is basketball. They're acting like they don't know what it is. Now, a lot of people are sitting there talking about the dribbling and everything, and I think that that's great. But what happened to just simple triple threat basketball, triple threat offense, jab stepping? Like, why don't people understand that jab stepping is one of the most effective ways to score in any basketball game, especially in the NBA? And this is what we're trying to replicate, simulation basketball. This is what we need, right? This is why everybody has to run pick and roll offense. Everybody has to run it through the point guard, and it's a bunch of dribbling, dribble, because jab stepping is not an effective way in 2K to really get open. Jab stepping is so important. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, James Harden, these guys use jab steps like it's it's the most prevalent part of some people's games. Tracy McGrady, like, these guys use the jab step, and I don't know. Just about to prove it to you. What's going on here? Like, look at this. Look at this. James Harden jab step. Damn near threw him to the bench with a jab step. Like, come on, bro. This is crazy. Why are we not implementing jab stepping and quick triple threat offense as a regular thing? Look at this. Boom. Look how quick that is. You can't even move quick off the first step off of a jab step. When, if you know, last year around this time, I asked Mike Wang, was there a badge? Look at that crap. Was there a badge called first step badge? Was there a first step badge? And he said quick first step. And Agent 00 says to me, he goes, well, it says about me when he reads the tweet on his video that he did for the badges. Dang, this dude must be an op or something, because he picked a badge perfectly. I was like, cuz this badge should have been in the game since day one. Off the jab step, the first step off of a jab step is one of the most deadly things in basketball, and it should have the ability to, when you jab step at somebody and it's a good jab step and they don't expect it, boom, you're gone. Or if you jab step somebody, they should move back. Or you can jab step, pump fake, like once again, jab step, pump fake right there. Like, come on, man, this is crazy. Look at this right here. This is Chalmers. He dropped him with a jab step. Hey, come on, people. Why are we not using jab steps more often in the NBA 2K versions of the game? Why is it not there? Like, look, he almost broke his leg with a jab step. No, not even a dribble move. Here comes Kobe again. You know what Kobe does. Create space. Boom, gone. Jab step. I don't get why people don't understand that the jab step is one of the greatest moves in basketball. And it's never been in 2K. They tried, and 18 was the best jab step that we ever had, was in 18. And that's crazy. Look at Melo. Melo, another one. Jab step king. Like, come on, bruh. What are we doing? Case in point, what I'm trying to tell you guys. 18 to me was the best jab step year that 2K had. It was the only one that was, it still wasn't close to what it should have been, but at least it was a viable offensive move. It was a threat in the game. It's not even a threat in the game. People not scared of no jab steps no more. They're not scared of jab steps in 15, 16, 17, 19, and 20, but this proves it right here. I used the jab step as a viable offensive move. Look at this. Look, the jab step was crazy. The jab step game needs to come back. Look at that. I used to jab step the hell out of people. I mean, jab step the absolute crap out of them for greens. What happened? Like, look what it was. It struck fear in the hearts of the opponent. Like, you really could strike fear in them. You can't do that anymore. Here's Exhibit C. D, E, or F, whatever, with a jab step. I done showed you multiple instances. Here's another one from 18 where I must have hit him with it earlier in the game and stepped back and shot because he jumped right at me. But it was all caused from the jab step because it made him back up a little bit. You'll see, you can't do that anymore. Nobody fears a jab step anymore. It's ridiculous, man. Look at this. Jab step, backed up. Look at that, man. Come on, dog. You can't do that anymore. Look, there's another one right there. Look at this. Come on, man. Look at both of these. Look at both of these moves right here. Both jab steps. Both of them were clean jab steps that got me open. Made the dude rush at me because they got hit. Watch. Boom. Backed up. Got caught. Jab step. Hey, come on, bruh. These are jab steps that got people caught in just off balance. And that's what a jab step is supposed to do. And the speed boost of the quick first step off of the jab step is supposed to be crazy. And it never is. Come on, man. Get real. For my next big idea for 2K, other than jab stepping, this will go with that, with the whole dribbling, jab step, jumper. You need to make off dribble shooting way more effective than it is right now. And I don't mean like every shot go in, or if somebody's open it goes in. This is what I mean. When you're taking off the dribble shots or contested shots, the meter still moves the same speed. You should be for certain shots, you got to speed up the meter or slow down the meter, because I'm just going to show you. Look at here. Everybody always whines and stuff about contested shots going in. I hate to tell you, but in the NBA, the best players make contesteds. They make 60% contesteds, 70% contesteds. But the difference is, in 2K, I think, like on a shot like that, you see how he flicked it up? The meter should move. The meter should start moving faster the better the contest is. Like that should have moved real fast. You should still be able to make the shots, but you have to the release points all have to be different. And in 2K, the release points are not different. The meter moves the same speed no matter if it's highly contested, lowly contested, somewhat contested. The only time the meter should move regular is on wide open shots. That's why they're wide open. Because when you're shooting a wide open shot in real life, you're in your regular motion, regular rhythm, regular everything. But when you get a contest, as all great players know, or anybody that's ever played in a basketball game, as you get a contest, you have to release the ball different. Look at that mess. He's not supposed to make that. But if you learn that you have to release it a little quicker there, yeah, you might miss it a lot more, but at least there's a skills gap to hitting the shot. It's not some stuff where people are like, oh my God, he's hitting a contested like that. But there's a skills gap to hitting them if you're going to take contesteds. And there should be badges that correspond with hitting contesteds, like tough shot maker, or off. They already got the off the dribble badge, shooting off the dribble badge. I forgot what it's called, man. I forgot what it's called. But you know what the badge is. Everybody knows what the darn badge is. That you could hit contested fades and all that stuff. They have the badge for it, but you need other badges for it. There should be other badges, like that would help the 2-guard position be more prevalent. Jab stepping, being able to hit contesteds, but you have to release it at the right point. Having the correct badges to make that possible. One dribble pull-ups and all. It need to be a one dribble pull-up badge or something like that. You have to really break the game down. To me, there should be over like 160 to 170 badges, even pushing 200 badges. There should be. You should have that many badges to differentiate players and skill players and different things that they should be able to do. You can't just have like a handful of badges. Everybody's gonna be the same player. You're not gonna be able to differentiate between who's what and who can do what and who's great at what. Everybody's gonna be great at everything. Differentiate some of these badges. Like if you have your limitless range badge and your catch and shoot badge, make a catch on the move shot badge. Like make that, because nowadays everybody's sitting there catching the ball and they're throwing up greens off the move now because it's still considered catch and shoot. You have a catch and shoot on the move badge. Give us a post fade badge. Give us a post fade over the left shoulder, post fade over the right shoulder. Make it so that, if you have to have the post hook badge to be really hooking. You got point guards down there hooking and fading over both shoulders and all that. You have to really specialize these badges, make them specific so that this is what you know your players should be able to do or should be great at. Not saying they can't do all the other stuff, but look at this stuff that Kobe is doing. Look at the stuff that Kobe is doing. Look what he's making. Look what he's hitting. Look what he's hitting. Kobe's hitting some wild stuff. Wild stuff. Hey, come on, bruh. If they need to differentiate. Once again, man, this is just part of my wish list for the game. I don't think people really understand where I'm trying to go with it, what I'm trying to really push and get into the 2K developers' heads, that this is what they need to do in order to make the game more versatile than it is and not so stagnant and two-player oriented and things like that. We can actually run offenses. We can actually do different things. Right now, that is just not possible the way that the game is. I'm hoping that the next generation of the game takes that step forward out of this two-man game, only two-man game, and that's it. That's all we got. That's all we can have. It's just really, really disheartening to know that basketball is so much more than what they're allowing us to really do. And I understand it's a video game. I understand everything is not going to be perfect, but I also understand that if you are going to create a simulation and if you're going to have an actual 2K league based off of the simulation, then you should have most of the characteristics of the game inside the game. So that's just where I'm trying to go with it. Once again, you guys, leave a like, subscribe. Definitely give me your feedback, what you guys want to see. I saw some good things in the first video that we did back, and I think that everybody, hopefully wants to see this type of content, and this is the type of content I'm going to give for right now. And we're only 30 days away from 2K being released, and once 2K is released, then we'll be able to really dive into what's going on. But it'll just be the current gen. We have to really dive into it when we get into the meat and potatoes of the next generation consoles. And I hope that you guys have wonderful days, enjoy your days, and I'm gonna sit here and get ready for this WR round 3 game that we have to play against In Control, the 3-time champs. So that's on my list right now, and hopefully we'll give you guys a good show tonight. You can check out my Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv/667. It'll be in the description. If you want to know about things that are going to go on with the team, go on with me as far as future of 2K21, rest of 2K20, you can go on my Twitter. My Twitter is twitter.com/667, so you'll be able to go there. That'll also be in the description. And I appreciate you guys. Have wonderful days. Enjoy your days.